Forging Unstoppable Mental Strength. Part 1. A Comprehension of the Mental Power. Gaining an understanding of one's mental toughness is essential for developing self-confidence and resiliency. The capacity to effectively deal with challenges, adversity, and stress is an essential component of mental strength. Having a positive mental attitude, being able to control one's emotions, and maintaining concentration and determination in the pursuit of one's goals are all necessary components. Numerous studies have found that one's mental fortitude has a significant impact on an individual's general well-being, as well as their level of success in a wide range of areas of life. When you have strong mental resilience, you are better able to deal with setbacks and bounce back after failing at something. You have a positive outlook on life, which enables you to remain motivated in spite of the challenges you face because of this perspective. The ability to control one's emotions is an essential component of mental toughness. This means being able to manage your emotions in a healthy way, rather than allowing them to control your actions or thoughts. You will be able to develop strategies for better responding to challenging situations if you first understand your own emotional patterns and the triggers that set them off. Keeping one's concentration and resolve throughout the day is another essential element of mental toughness. In order to accomplish this, you must first define your objectives in detail and then maintain your dedication to achieving them, no matter the obstacles or diversions that may appear along the way. If you have strong mental resilience, you will be better able to stay focused on what truly matters, which will make it easier for you to overcome challenges and achieve success. Part 2. Understanding the differences between mental strength and confidence. It can be difficult to tell the difference between mental fortitude and self-confidence, but doing so is necessary for one's own growth and development. Your capacity to endure and prevail in the face of challenges, setbacks, and other forms of adversity is referred to as mental strength. It requires a strong will, unwavering determination, and the ability to power through challenging circumstances. On the other hand, self-assurance refers to the belief that you have in your own capabilities as well as in yourself as a person. Your capacity to deal effectively with challenging circumstances from the outside world, such as anxiety or setbacks, is a key component of your mental toughness. It is intricately intertwined with emotional intelligence, as well as the capacity to effectively control one's own feelings. People who have strong mental fortitude are more likely to be resilient in the face of adversity and to quickly find ways to grow as a result of the lessons they've learned from their experiences. The concept of self-assurance, on the other hand, places a greater emphasis on inward qualities, such as self-belief and self-confidence. It is the conviction that one is deserving of praise and possesses certain abilities. Self-assured people have a strong sense of self-awareness and trust themselves when making decisions or pursuing goals. Self-assured people have self-confidence. Self-assurance is the foundation for taking risks and embracing new opportunities with confidence. While mental strength helps you navigate difficult circumstances with resilience, self-assurance provides the foundation for doing so. Both of these characteristics are important for personal development because they complement one another. Part 3. The value of maintaining a strong mental attitude. If you want to be truly successful in life, you need to train yourself to have an unyielding determination to triumph over obstacles and failures. Mental fortitude is one of the most important qualities that can help you achieve this goal, and it is also one of the most important qualities. Your ability to navigate challenging circumstances with self-assurance and perseverance is a direct result of your mental fortitude, which refers to the strength and resilience of your mind. For a number of different reasons, having a robust mental fortitude is absolutely necessary. In the first place, it enables you to maintain your concentration on your objectives, even when you are confronted with challenges or difficulties. When you have a solid mentality, You are better able to deal with stressful situations and maintain your composure under pressure. This enables you to keep your thoughts clear and to make decisions that are rational rather than giving in to feelings of anxiety or uncertainty. Additionally, mental toughness contributes to increased levels of self-confidence. You will become more resilient when confronted with adversity if you cultivate an unshakable belief in your own capabilities. You are aware that mistakes do not constitute permanent setbacks, but rather opportunities for personal development and education. This confidence propels you forward and gives you the capacity to stretch beyond your comfort zone and take risks that you have carefully considered. According to a number of studies, people who have high levels of mental fortitude typically have higher levels of success in their academic careers, professional careers, and personal lives. They exhibit a higher level of creativity as well as problem-solving and adaptability skills. In addition to this, they have a tendency to be more content with their lives in general. Part 4. Psychological resilience is an important component. It is essential to have psychological resilience, which is also referred to as mental toughness, in order to navigate the challenges that life presents with unwavering determination and resilience. It is the capacity to persevere in the face of adversity and triumph over challenges that are placed in one's path. Developing psychological resilience enables one to confront challenging circumstances head-on, keep a positive mindset, and become more powerful through the experience of overcoming adversity. You are not necessarily born with resilience. Rather, it is something that can be developed and strengthened over time. According to a body of academic research, people who have high levels of psychological resilience are better able to deal with the adverse effects of stress, recover more quickly after experiencing traumatic events, and keep their mental health in good shape. They are more likely to be resilient in the face of challenges, adapt easily to new circumstances, and achieve success in a variety of facets of their lives. Building a solid support network is an important component in the process of cultivating psychological resilience. During trying times, it can be helpful to surround yourself with upbeat influences, such as friends, family members, or mentors who are there to provide encouragement. This can help boost your confidence. Your capacity to deal with challenging circumstances may also be improved if you regularly engage in activities that help you relax and better manage your stress. This type of practice is known as self-care. The transformation of unfavorable thoughts into positive ones is an additional significant component of the process of cultivating psychological resilience. You can cultivate a resilient mindset that enables you to prevail over challenges by adopting an optimistic outlook and focusing on solutions, rather than dwelling on problems. This will give you the power to prevail in the face of adversity. Part 5. The scientific justification for mental toughness. According to the findings of various pieces of research, having an understanding of the science behind mental toughness can provide useful insights into the process of how resilience can be developed and improved over time. It is not true that some people are simply born with more mental fortitude than others. Rather, one's mental fortitude can be developed and improved through the application of various methods and practices. The capacity to exercise effective control over one's emotions is an essential component of mental toughness. According to a number of studies, people who are better able to identify and handle their feelings in a balanced manner are more likely to be resilient in the face of adversity. This requires us to be aware of our thoughts and feelings, as well as to be able to respond in a productive manner to challenging situations. Having a growth mindset is another crucial component in the process of enhancing one's mental strength. This means having the mentality that our skills and intelligence can be developed further through the application of effort and practice. People with a growth mindset, according to the study, are more likely to embrace challenges, persevere in the face of difficulties, and ultimately achieve higher levels of success. Additionally, having the support of others is an essential component in the process of developing mental toughness. When things get tough, having supportive relationships with people like friends, family, or mentors can provide us with the emotional support, encouragement, and direction we need. Because of these connections, we are better able to navigate difficult situations because we have access to a broader spectrum of perspectives and resources. Part 6. The importance of self-assurance in developing mental toughness. Having a solid belief in oneself and one's capabilities is absolutely necessary for the process of building resilience and prevailing over obstacles. Confidence is an essential component of mental toughness because it gives you the ability to confront challenging circumstances with the willpower and optimism necessary to prevail. Researchers have found that people who have a healthy sense of self-confidence are more likely to recover quickly from failures, remain resilient in the face of challenges, and ultimately accomplish what they set out to do. Your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors are all susceptible to the effects of confidence because it acts as a catalyst for mental strength. When you have confidence in your abilities, you are more likely to approach challenges with a positive mental attitude. Your ability to maintain a positive outlook enables you to view challenges not as insurmountable obstacles, but rather as opportunities for personal development. As a direct consequence of this, you develop the skills necessary to overcome challenges and come up with original solutions. In addition, having confidence improves your mental health by decreasing the amount of stress you feel and increasing the amount of perseverance you have. According to the findings of a study conducted at the University of Pennsylvania, self-assured people have a reduced amount of cortisol, a stress hormone, when compared to people who are lacking in self-assurance. In addition, having confidence helps build resilience because it encourages one to persist even when confronted with challenges or setbacks. Developing one's self-assurance calls for regular practice and introspection. Honoring your accomplishments from the past can help you believe in yourself more, while recognizing the areas in which you could grow is necessary for personal development. By surrounding yourself with uplifting people who are aware of your talents and value, what you have to offer, you can also greatly increase your self-confidence. Part 7. Techniques for building mental strength that cannot be stopped. Setting concrete objectives that are difficult and beyond your current capabilities is a good place to start if you want to cultivate unwavering mental strength. The act of setting goals not only helps to direct your efforts in a specific direction, but also gives you something to work toward. Make sure that the goals you set are both specific and measurable when you set them so that you can keep track of how far you've come. In addition, you should pick objectives that are difficult but not insurmountable, as this will motivate you to expand your capabilities and broaden your horizons. Positive self-talk is an additional strategy for developing unstoppable mental strength, and it's one of the most effective. Your internal monologue has a significant bearing on the way you think and the things you believe about yourself. You can strengthen your sense of self-confidence and resilience by training your mind to think in a more constructive manner by substituting negative thoughts with positive affirmations. Remind yourself of your best qualities, the things you've achieved, and the strides you've made forward. In addition, cultivating mental toughness can be assisted by the cultivation of mindfulness practices and effective stress management strategies. The practice of mindfulness enables one to be totally present in the here and now without attaching oneself to any particular thought or feeling. This practice helps reduce stress and enhances focus and clarity, making it a useful tool overall. As a result, surrounding yourself with encouraging people who have faith in your capabilities can have a significant impact on your mental toughness. Throughout your journey, look for mentors or coaches who can provide you with direction, encouragement, and accountability. In conclusion, it is essential to keep in mind that developing one's mental strength requires both time and effort. Remember to be patient with yourself, as there will undoubtedly be stumbles along the way. Rather than seeing obstacles, view challenges as opportunities for growth and embrace them. Part 8. The power of maintaining a positive attitude. Because positive thinking has the power to transform your mindset and outlook on life, it is important to have faith in yourself and the abilities you possess. Numerous studies have found that maintaining an optimistic outlook on life can have an enormous influence on an individual's overall health, success, and happiness. If you want to experience lower levels of stress and anxiety, adopting a positive mindset is one of the best things you can do for yourself. According to a number of studies, people who practice positive thinking techniques have lower physiological responses to sources of stress, such as a slower heart rate and lower blood pressure. This is due to the fact that thinking positive thoughts helps activate the relaxation response in your body, which in turn enables you to deal with stressful situations more effectively. In addition, practicing positive thinking can improve your ability to solve problems and make decisions. When you have a positive mental attitude, it will be easier for you to triumph over obstacles and come up with creative solutions to problems. Positive thinkers have a tendency to concentrate on potential solutions rather than ruminating on existing issues, which ultimately results in the development of more efficient strategies for problem resolution. Positive thinking contributes not only to better mental health, but also to enhanced problem-solving abilities, and it is also an essential component in the process of developing greater levels of self-confidence. When you have faith in yourself and a positive outlook on life, it is much simpler to undertake dangerous endeavors and pursue aspirational objectives. Affirmations that are positive can help strengthen self-belief by reshaping less empowering self-perceptions into ones that are more empowering. Part 9. Methods that can be used to increase one's confidence. The power of positive thinking and how it can shape your mindset was one of the topics that we covered in our previous conversation. Now that we have that out of the way, let's discuss some strategies that can help you build your self-confidence. Having confidence in oneself is essential to one's own development and to achieving success in many facets of life. It gives you the confidence to face challenges head-on, try new things, and trust that you can handle whatever comes your way. You are in luck because there are a number of useful strategies at your disposal that can be used to boost your self-confidence. Compassion for oneself is a skill that can be developed. You should be as compassionate and understanding with yourself as you would be with a close friend who was going through a challenging situation. You can lay a strong foundation for your confidence by first acknowledging your own worthiness and then committing to practicing self-love. One more strategy is to imagine oneself achieving success. Imagine reaching your goals and triumphing over challenges as you give yourself a moment each day to visualize this happening. Rewiring your brain through visualization helps create positive neural pathways that are associated with increased self-confidence and accomplishment. Increasing one's self-confidence can also be accomplished in a significant way by establishing and working toward attainable goals. You can accomplish larger goals by breaking them down into smaller, more manageable steps that build upon one another. Celebrate every victory along the way, no matter how seemingly insignificant it may seem, because doing so will help you believe in your own abilities even more. In addition, making an effort to surround yourself with people who are positive and encouraging can have a sizable impact on the amount of self-assurance you possess. Put yourself in situations where you can rely on others to support you and provide you with shrewd criticism when it's necessary. Keep in mind that developing your self-confidence is a process that takes time and requires you to be patient and persistent. You can be certain that you will experience positive changes within yourself if you put these strategies into practice on a regular basis over a period of time. Part 10. The little things that count when building resilience. Consider the simple actions you can take on a daily basis to build resilience and strengthen your ability to recover quickly after being tested. Developing one's resilience is a process that is never finished and requires constant effort. You can gradually develop the mental strength required to triumph over challenges by incorporating a few of these straightforward practices into your regular routine. Participating in activities that promote one's own health and well-being is an efficient way to build resilience. Engaging in activities that give you pleasure and ease can be an effective way to reduce worry while enhancing your overall health and well-being. This could include activities like meditation or mindfulness practice, going for a run, or spending time outside in nature. Not only will you feel more at ease after participating in these activities, but you'll also be better able to handle stressful situations as a result. Developing supportive relationships and a network of allies is another essential step in the process of becoming more resilient. When you're trying to improve your ability to recover from a setback, it can be helpful to surround yourself with people who are positive and encouraging. This can be a significant factor. Developing meaningful relationships with individuals whose experiences are analogous to one's own can provide invaluable insights and methods for overcoming obstacles. In addition, it is essential to combat negative thoughts and recast them as more positive and empowering narratives by rethinking and reframing them. Having a growth mindset enables you to view setbacks not as personal failings but as opportunities for personal development and improvement. You can cultivate a resilient mindset that enables you to persevere through difficult times by recasting setbacks as temporary or learning experiences. This enables you to see setbacks as opportunities for growth. Part 11. A Guide to the Full Spectrum of Mental Toughness. Let's delve into the topic of mental toughness now that you've gained some knowledge about how to construct resilience through the use of baby steps. Building unbreakable mental strength and unwavering confidence requires significant ideas. The term resilience refers to the capacity to persevere and maintain one's focus in the face of difficulties, setbacks, and adversity. The most important thing is to cultivate a tough mentality that enables you to persevere through challenging circumstances without losing your motivation or giving up. Research has shown that individuals who are mentally tough have a greater chance of achieving their objectives and performing to the best of their abilities, both in their personal and professional lives. They are resilient, determined, self-confident, and have an unwavering commitment to achieving success. They have an unwavering commitment to succeeding. You can improve your mental toughness in one way by working on developing a more positive mental attitude. This involves reframing negative thoughts into positive ones, practicing gratitude for what you already have, and concentrating on finding solutions to problems rather than dwelling on them. Developing useful strategies for dealing with challenging situations is another essential component of mental toughness. Techniques such as deep breathing exercises, visualizing a positive outcome, or reaching out to others for support when you need it are examples of this. You will be better equipped to deal with the various sources of stress by having these tools in your arsenal, and you will be able to do so with grace and composure. In addition, setting attainable goals can assist in the development of mental toughness by offering a sense of direction and purpose. When larger goals are broken down into more manageable steps, it's easier to feel like you're making progress and accomplishing things along the way. Keep in mind that mental toughness is not a trait that you are automatically endowed with. Rather, it is a skill that can be developed over time through the application of consistent effort and practice. If you are consistent in putting these strategies into action, you will be well on your way to developing an inner fortitude that will serve you well. Part 12. Taking lessons from people who have a strong mental game. Learning from mentally strong people can provide useful insights into overcoming obstacles and achieving success in one's endeavors. These people have developed a unique set of characteristics and strategies that enable them to persevere through challenging circumstances with a strong sense of determination. You can improve your own mental fortitude by picking up actionable pointers from other people's actions and ways of thinking that you study. One of the most important characteristics of people with mentally strong personalities is their capacity to maintain their concentration on their objectives, regardless of the challenges they face. They understand how important it is to maintain a positive outlook at all times and won't let any form of pessimism get in the way. You can learn to view failures not as obstacles that are impossible to overcome, but rather as openings for personal development if you take this approach. Individuals who possess strong mental health also stand out from the crowd because of their willingness to take chances. They are aware that in order to accomplish great things, it is often necessary to step outside of one's comfort zone. You can uncover latent potential and find new skills within yourself if you are willing to embrace uncertainty and challenge yourself to the point where you are physically and mentally exhausted. Furthermore, mentally strong people have effective coping mechanisms for dealing with the adverse consequences of stress. They place a high priority on self-care practices such as working out, practicing meditation, or participating in hobbies that allow them to unwind and re-energize. Not only do these practices lower levels of stress, but they also promote mental clarity and an overall sense of well-being. Part 13. Key Elements of Mental Endurance. Let's delve into the fundamentals of mental toughness now that you have some useful pointers for controlling strong personalities under your belt. Building up one's mental fortitude and resilience is absolutely necessary in order to triumph over adversity and be successful in a variety of facets of one's life. Having a growth mindset is one of the essential components of mental toughness, as discussed earlier. This includes actively seeking new challenges, remaining steadfast in the face of setbacks, and viewing setbacks as stepping stones on the path to personal growth and development. According to research, people who adopt a perspective that encourages growth are more likely to be resilient in the face of adversity and to achieve higher levels of success. Keeping one's attention and concentration on the task at hand is also an essential component. It is easy to lose track of our objectives in the hectic modern world because there are so many things that can divert our attention. You can, however, train your mind to remain in the here and now and to remain focused on the activity that is currently in front of you by engaging in mindful practices such as deep breathing exercises or meditation. Strengthening one's resilience is also necessary for maintaining one's mental endurance. The capacity to respond effectively and positively to adverse conditions is what we mean when we talk about resilience. Developing coping skills, cultivating relationships with people who are supportive, and keeping a positive outlook even when things are difficult are all part of the process. Lastly, developing self-belief is an essential component in the process of enhancing mental toughness. If you have faith in your capabilities and assurance in who you are as a person, you will be able to take chances, make it through challenging times, and ultimately accomplish what you set out to do. You will develop unbreakable mental strength and self-assurance if you integrate the following essential components into your day-to-day routine: a growth mindset, focus and concentration, resilience, and self-belief. Keep in mind that developing mental endurance takes time and practice, but the benefits more than justify the investment. Part 14. The key to being unstoppable is to keep your mental fortitude and confidence at a high level. It takes consistent effort and a commitment to the practice of self-care strategies that support one's overall well-being in order to keep one's mental strength and confidence at a high level. It is essential to place a high priority on engaging in activities that are beneficial to positive mental health and resilience. The foundational tenets of self-care that can have a significant influence on one's mental health include sustaining a healthy diet, getting an adequate amount of sleep, and engaging in regular physical activity. It is a well-established fact that physical activity lowers stress levels, raises endorphin levels, and generally improves mood. Not only is it beneficial to your physical health to incorporate physical activity into your daily routine, but it also helps contribute to enhanced mental strength. Finding a form of physical activity that you take pleasure in doing, such as jogging, yoga, or dancing, will make it much simpler for you to stay in accordance with your workout routine. To maintain healthy mental and emotional functioning, getting enough sleep is absolutely necessary. Sleep deficiency has been linked to increased anxiety and a reduced ability to cope with the negative effects of stress. Developing the habit of going to bed and waking up at the same time every day can assist in controlling your body's internal clock and improving the quality of your sleep. This can be accomplished by keeping a consistent sleep schedule. In addition, ensuring that your body is properly fueled with nutritious foods is an essential component in keeping your mental strength at its peak. According to the findings of recent studies, certain nutrients, such as the omega-3 fatty acids that can be found in fish oil and the vitamin B12 that can be found in meat and dairy products, can have a beneficial effect on brain function. In conclusion, you have just realized the power of your inner steel, which has enabled you to forge unstoppable mental strength and confidence. You are able to triumph over any obstacle that stands in your path if you have an understanding of the significance of mental fortitude and psychological resilience. You will be able to soar to new heights if you have the mental strength of a phoenix, which is a bird that is famous for rising from the ashes of its predecessor. Keep in mind that you have the opportunity to become stronger and more resilient with each setback that you experience. Embrace this journey and make it a priority to continue developing your inner strength so that you can live a life that is rich in accomplishment and satisfaction. Thank you for reading or listening to this piece from the Audiobooks office.